Welcome to the SCP2 drive print reading. You'll notice that we have two different sets of drives. We have the SCP2 and we have the SCP2 safe. We'll show you the difference and what you're going to be looking for to know which one you have to look at for prints. This is our SCP2. It is not the safe. Notice this one has 3 drives. We've highlighted the drive in the middle, and that's the one we're going to go over. It has the most stuff. Also, we have highlighted the safe and the associated relays with this drive. So we'll go over all that, and we'll let you know what's going on here. Okay, this is our first print that we're going to look at. It contains all of our power coming into our drive. The red lines is the 480 volts. The blue lines are the 24 volts. These are where they land on the drive. Okay, this print here shows you where the safety circuits are coming in at. These all go to the safety circuit portion of it. Part of it is a relay safety device at the bottom, and the top is coming from the IOs. And we'll go take a look at them now. Okay, this is where it comes into our safety circuit. On the left-hand side, it goes directly into our K9 relay. On the right-hand side, you'll see the 2 little squares. Those are the relays which you saw in the last print down at the bottom. Those relays will energize those relays and close them when the safety circuit is met. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here we want to just point out that there is a NPN sensor up at the top. That is for the 0 position, but it's only on the it is not on the SCP2 safe. They use a different way of doing it. I just want to point that out, and it does go directly into the drive. You will not see this as an IO. It does show up, but you're not going to be able to do anything with it. All right, and this is just the location of that sensor. You can see they make a blow up of it. That is the sensor, and then it draws a line down to the actual position that they have blown up. Okay, the next part of our drive, which is really important, is the communication lines between each one of the drives and going to the CPU. This is how the drive knows what the CPU wants it to do as far as your speed and velocities are set in your program. Okay, let's take a look at where those come into our CPU. Okay, this is the page with our CPU on it. I've highlighted the area where those basically Ethernet cables are going from our drive into our CPU. It's basically just our communications for the drive. Okay, here's where we have highlighted is the encoder circuit and the servo, of course. These are where the servo is getting its power from out of the drive, and this is where the encoder plugs in to the drive. It's underneath the bottom. It's a different color cable, normally either orange or green. These are these cables that are coming into the drive, and this is where they're coming in at. Last but not least, we have 2 things highlighted here. One is the brake. The other is nothing more than a shunt resistor for when the drive stops. It has to get rid of that power somewhere. Most of us are familiar with the brake. If that brake malfunctions or you twist those leads around, it'll also stop your robot. Brakes are pretty efficient on these. All right, that shunt resistor is just a big resistor. All right, guys, have a good day.